Okay.
What is up, peoples of the internet? Welcome to TBG Spills the Tea. I'm Shirley, the Blind Gamesman, and today we have three guests with us. Y'all want to introduce yourselves a little bit?
You guys know me. Try to be here every week. This is Ben. So that's pretty much it. You know, pretty low energy today after everything that's going on.
Just like bad aura in the air.
Yeah, it's a lot bad like aura. I'm not sure if doing this podcast is a good idea or not, but it was my idea. But so I'm gonna stick with it. But
All right.
Hi, I'm Xavier. I was here last week for the tarot card reading, and well, try to be here as regular as I can be.
Xavier?
Hi, my name is Carletta Davis, but Nikki. I was here, I guess, about a month ago when we did the George Floyd video, and I'm excited to be on here again tonight.
Thank you, Carletta.
Bye.
All right. So today our topic is cancel culture, and to first start that off, let's kind of give a little definition of what cancel culture is. So, like, basically, from my perspective, cancel culture, or it's also known as cancer culture. They're a culture of people that go around that finds, like, sometimes it's legitimate, sometimes it's not. So let's go over with the legitimate cancels first. So the legitimate cancels are real legitimate reasons, current reasons why a person should be held accountable for their actions. And that's when a group of people would get together and publicly inform the rest of the public about that current person's wrongdoing. Now, maliciously, when done maliciously, is when they dig into the person's past and point out and pick out a certain negative wrongdoing of theirs, be it racism, or be it some comment taken way out of context, or violence, or pedophilia, anything that can be taken out of context. And during those times was years ago, at a different time where people fought differently. Now there's also if you cancel somebody falsely and make up information or try to twist information anyway, that's just wrong, and that is defamation of character, and you can be sued in the court of law for that. All right. Oh, that's my definition of cancel culture. Do y'all have y'all's own opinion or definition that y'all want to present?
I mean, admittedly, when I hear cancel culture, it upsets me, but it's usually for a selfish reason, and I think I've been realizing that lately. I don't know how I feel about cancel culture right now, because there's a lot of things that probably shouldn't be said, or shouldn't have not been done. And whether sometimes it's a super long time ago, which is whatever. Sometimes it's recent. Sometimes it's like the Me Too movement, which definitely needed to happen. But to be honest, man, I'm confused on how I feel about cancel culture, because it's working. I can tell you that cancel culture is working. Young content creators like us, we are now going to be less offensive, because we know that in the future, people are gonna take videos like this when we just started and blow it up. So I feel like the next generation of content creators are gonna be a little more sensitive. And who am I to say that's a bad thing?
Cautious.
Yeah, cautious.
All right. Carletta, from everything that you've heard about cancel culture, what do you what do you think about it? How do you feel about it? Like from everything that you've just taken on.
I don't think it's right. It's like almost like it's just like a malicious act on the targeted group, and to me, I don't agree with it. I don't like it unless it's necessary.
Unless it's
Which
necessary, right? But like,
right, unless it's
who's gonna make that call though?
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know.
It is
I
very
don't,
subjective.
Yeah,
and I don't know too much about it. I just know Tree gave me a preview before we got on. I mean, before y'all came, and then listening to you. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's negative. It's a negative vibe for sure.
yeah.
all right, Xavier, what do you think about it?
What in terms of like a definition of
Yeah.
cancel culture?
Yes.
Um, I think you're pretty spot on with it. There's good that comes out of it, but there's also bad that comes out of it. But that goes for basically any form of movement for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel because it's illegitimate. If illegitimate or if taken way out of context, the target does not go through due process.
Yeah.
They get socially lynched.
Yeah.
It's and it's hard to change public opinion.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to that, is that when you have like an internet crowd who's completely or mostly anonymous,
Mhm.
they tend to just get away with saying whatever they want without any repercussions at all, which which is different compared to like the defamation thing that you were talking about, Tree.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to prosecute people. It's kind of hard to prosecute people if they're anonymous,
Well, IP addresses can be hunted down.
Yeah, but then we're going to get into a slippery slope
And
of spying on the American people and all.
Oh, they do that anyways.
Well, yeah, but
And plus, that's also why Facebook has their real name system implemented. Well, I mean, as much as they can be.
true.
But I don't
In
like.
addition to what I wanted to add was like probably one of the worst issues that I've seen from cancel culture was an example of, I want to say it was last month or so.
Hmm?
Are any of you guys familiar with the show Terrace House?
Terrace House? Oh yeah. Didn't
No.
didn't one guy kill himself on there?
There was a girl named Kimura
Spoiler.
Hana who, due to a past episode where she was portrayed lashing out at the guy because he ruined her wrestling costume without thinking and all,
Okay.
and a lot of the internet got really angry at Hana.
Mhm.
They started lashing out at her online and constantly bullying and harassing her to the point where she committed suicide. And then they canceled the show. Terrace House, I mean.
I forgot to mention that social harassment, social pressuring actually has caused many teens, actually many people from reality shows to to commit suicide. And I remember hearing one of the talk shows talk about like those actions that they perform on TV shows is not their actions. They're told by the director to do it. And because the public they view those actions thinking that those reality shows are actually real and those are real actions, that is actually that person's character, and they go and they bully and harass that person.
Yeah, reality TV is all scripted, no matter what they tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, they tell you it's scripted. It's like wrestling.
Well, Terrace House, they kind of lied about that every time with their intro. They say that there is no script, such and such, but it's BS because the TV production crew goes to the house and they kind of want to try and prod the cast members into. It's like, hey, give me something I can work with. Give me something spicy. You know what I mean?
That's not scripted. Love and Hip Hop, they do the same thing. they love hip hop, they'd be like, yo, I heard that guy said this about you, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. You want to see the tape? And then they'll show you the tape, and then all of a sudden that person's all pissed off. Real quick, Jewel Cat, the world's fastest typer.
Oh shit! She
said,
usually has very long comments.
Yeah. Cancel culture unveiling and eliminating any type of harm at any time by any means necessary, even if that includes harming others without consideration for subjectivity at all. So cancel culture is a tool used via its original purpose for good or ill or in between or separate as means of co-opting. I think what she's trying to say is defining what culture is, but acknowledging the harm, but still saying that it's important.
Geez, Jewel could honestly turn this whole conversation into like a Harvard thesis.
Yeah.
Why we didn't have her on the podcast, I don't know, but she'll be on another one.
But like okay, from me, I come from a generation before the internet. Okay, and like I'm not like the way I view negative comments online or any negativity targeted, like say towards me online. I really don't take it seriously, but I do take it into consideration. I'm used to like growing up, like if anybody has anything negative to say, then they would come say it to your face.
Yeah.
And then,
but what does that have to do with cancel culture?
Oh, because cancel culture, they can make negative comments online, and just nothing happens to them and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have.
Yeah, but what you're doing is you're pinning cancel culture in a box. Like there's a lot of people in cancel culture who want to do good.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yes, that is true.
But and to say like
legitimately, yes.
You're like some of it's BS, but you're pinning cancel culture as negative. Like cancel, if it wasn't for cancel culture, there'll still be a lot of actors and actresses being out here sucking dick just to get a role in the Avengers.
Yeah,
they still doing that. What you mean?
Well, a lot less people are. A lot of people are in jail right now.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, but what I do know is that Harvey Weinstein's in jail. I do know that a lot of people have been prosecuted. I do know that Christiella right now is having issues just fucking with younger children. I do know that. So yeah, they may be executives in Hollywood still doing the same thing, but who's going to take down those people? Is it people like us? No, we're not going to do it. It's going to be cancel culture.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak for cancel culture, but to be honest, like I've always been someone to kind of hate cancel culture.
Yeah.
And like this, with everything that's going on, like I don't know if anyone heard. I'm sure anyone who's watching this heard. But right now, the reason why we're talking about this is because the main people, the reason why we're involved in this group, JK News, Steve Green, and Nikki Limo, they're under a lot of fire right now, and we're gonna talk about that, Carletta, because I really want your opinion. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it right now. So like, what happened was is that there was an old video that was taken down, but someone resurfaced it. And it was a video with Sean Dawson, Nikki Limo, and Steve Green. And the whole video was called Talking Shit Challenge, right? So the challenge of the video was they had like a bowl filled with beautiful people names, people who it's so hard to talk shit about. Like Jesus.
One of those people's in there?
Gandhi.
Yes.
Martin Luther King, and the name that was put in there as well was Trayvon Martin.
Mm.
And obviously, all four people I just named are people that if I asked you to talk shit about Jesus Christ and roast Jesus Christ, you won't be able to do it without feeling cringy. It's not acceptable. I should say that
Right.
It's not acceptable. But that was the game. That was the game. I'm not going to defend the game, but that was the game. So Sean Dawson picked out the name Trayvon Martin, and this is what Sean. When you pick out a name, you have to roast that person, no matter how hard it is. That's the challenge, right?
Right.
I'm not sure if I even should say what he said, to be honest. But I
don't even remember what he said.
I wish you could play a little clip of it.
Should we? I didn't prepare one.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you have it?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Oh,
But what Tree would do, Tree would play it.
yeah. If I know how to find it.
Yeah, try to find a Tree, and I'll keep explaining. Right.
I got it. I found it.
And then people started.
All right.
Okay, I think Tree's about to.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Ratchet.
Oh, Jesus. Nikki, I'm trying to make a video that families
I
want.
can't do it about Jesus.
Ooh. What? Trayvon Martin. Well, maybe you would have been walking around the streets if you had a job. Oh! It's a game!
Okay, is that worth losing your career over? I mean,
Well, hold on.
Let
me explain. Let me still explain the whole thing to Carletta. Because this goes. You want to unshare your screen?
Yeah. There you go.
So that happened, Carletta. How did you feel watching that video?
First, giving out of the guard, they shouldn't even much been playing no stupid challenge like that.
Yeah.
And they put their own career at risk playing games like that.
Yeah.
Like go do chili pepper challenge or the ice challenge or something. Why would you?
Well, his channel,
especially at a time like this. Okay.
This wasn't now. This was like 7 years ago.
That's even worse. That's when it happened.
And they took
That's
it down.
When Trayvon Martin. Yeah, but Tree still got to it.
Yeah.
Nobody should even still be able to get to it. He still has parents. He has a family.
Yeah.
He has friends. Yeah. I don't like that.
And
I'd probably cancel them.
You'll probably cancel them. So like, and that's the thing. Like, so when I first saw this, my opinion was, yo, context matters. I just gave you the context, right? It was a game. They wanted it was a challenge. It was supposed to be hard. It's not easy to roast Trayvon Martin.
They could have did other people though.
But they could have done
Benjamin.
other people. Yeah, they could have done other people.
Yeah.
And I was really upset, and I was calling on to hear more, to speak out for Steve Green, which he's a Black content creator who's friends with Steve Green. And I felt like I embarrassed myself by doing that, because I felt like just because I've like, it's a situation that I do feel like context matters, but even with that context, they should not have put his name in the bowl.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
and
I don't want them to be canceled. It will like even talking about it, I get emotional because I love these people. Like, these aren't just like celebrities out there. These are celebrities who talk to us, who give us advice personally, that we've spoken to personally, and they don't have to do that, right?
Right.
But then I think these past 2 days, I've been seeing people reacting to my posts. I've been seeing reacting to other call to actions for Steve Green and Nikki Limo, and I'll be damned if I don't think they have a good point. I'll be damned if I don't think they have a good point. Steve Green should.
So what are their comments? How they feeling right now? Did they get canceled?
There's a cancel part there. There's a temptation for sure.
Okay.
I can't say for sure.
7 years later.
7 years later.
No. 7 years later, the video was dug
out. They posted 7 years ago.
But they're just now getting exposed right now.
They're just now getting exposed.
The video was deleted after it was created.
For that reason.
Because they felt it was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And that deleted video, somebody hunted down that deleted video, and leaked it out. And that's why I earlier explained malicious cancel culture.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they specifically targeted.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy just to.
I was thinking the same thing, Xavier. I was
Well,
thinking
too
the same
much.
thing.
Maybe jobless type of energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Let's not attack people. Because I think,
Or just being miserable and messy.
yeah. Or I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried about even talking about all of this right now.
Too late
Because we
now. We
might get
knee deep in it.
oh yeah.
because we might get
Yeah.
canceled.
No,
I'm worried I'm gonna get
I
canceled.
don't think anything we're saying is inappropriate.
no. Like me, everything I say, I will back up 100%. I
Yeah.
express it from my soul, from my heart. No, and I'm not gonna deny anything that I say,
Right.
and I'm not gonna hide it from anybody, and I will
Right.
defend it.
Well,
Yeah.
even if we're not being inappropriate, the thing is, we're living in a society where just having a different opinion could just mean that you're going to get crucified.
Yes,
Just for
Yeah.
having a valid but different opinion.
Yeah.
That's the type
I
of
agree.
society we're living in.
I
Can you
agree.
give me an example of that? Because I haven't seen anyone canceled for a different opinion.
I mean, there's always like the whole Republican Democrat thing. They fight each other, and then
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're having an All Lives Matter come on episode soon. By the way, Carletta, if you want to join on that one.
Oh no, that's kind of my people ain't feeling that all lives matter.
I mean, I don't either.
no, it's
I
not
don't.
like it's not supporting all lives matter.
Yeah, we're not
Oh,
supporting, but we just want to
okay.
hear what he has to say.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I mean.
Probably not for a while though, because our podcasts have been really heavy lately.
yeah, and we
Yeah.
and we got a couple of topics lined up. But next, let's talk about the situation with Bart.
Bart
Yeah.
fucked up a lot. Bart fucked up more than anyone.
Who is Bart?
He's another guy, like one of our.
He is. So Steve and Nikki Limo are part of a company called JK News.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they release videos several times a day, and they just react to news articles.
Okay.
So since Nikki Limo and Steve, who are part of JK News, are under fire, people are now going into everyone in JK News and searching for things.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
with,
almost like Quantico.
yeah,
Have y'all seen Quantico?
I've seen that. I've seen analogies.
Yeah,
But
they dig
but
up.
but so yeah, so they dig up like Quantico. So they're doing that, and Bart is one of the CEOs,
Mm.
and Bart has been fucking up the most, to be honest.
So
with you.
Bart is the CEO of JK News.
Yes.
One of
them.
Oh, one of the founders, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bart and Joe is founder.
I believe there's 3 CEOs. One's unknown, and the other one is Joe. I don't know that for sure though.
But yeah, let's go over what Bart did. So I know I brought up earlier. One of the things that Bart did, like he did a skit playing Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. So he put on the skit where he played as Floyd Mayweather, and he put on a blackface mask. That video was also deleted afterwards because he felt it was inappropriate.
That's almost like that Jim Crow stuff.
Oh shit! Well, that's heavier than what I think Bart was doing.
Yeah, but yeah, but he put on the blackface to play a black character. You know, to act
Like
as
a blackface, like a mask.
Yes, a mask. Yeah.
Oh really? It was a mask? I thought he painted himself.
Oh, I mean, it was still I'm not sure if it was face paint or mask, but it was to play the character, to act as Floyd Mayweather.
Hold on, Jewel commented Jay Versace. I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, True.
Yeah. So like afterwards, they deleted that video, and somebody dug it up.
Yeah, I'm not able to find that video, unfortunately.
Oh, they took that one in.
Only that one's completely down.
They don't want Mayweather to come after their head.
I mean, have you seen how much money Floyd Mayweather has? Jesus.
He's the richest athlete in the world.
Unfortunately.
Floyd Mayweather got green face.
Oh Yeah, I'm not seeing it here.
Too soon? That get canceled? Oh,
Yeah, I don't see it.
So
But
was he like mimicking Mayweather?
I haven't
Was he
seen the skit.
mimicking him?
I haven't seen the skit.
I think it was because Bart he fights in boxes. So it's likely he was doing a boxing match like for a skit.
Yeah.
So and yeah, right there, that's one reason why they're trying to cancel him. Also because
I would have to see the skit to even.
Yeah.
Because listening to you, it really doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
Xavier, try going on Twitter.
But
Oh God, I
it
have to
just
dive into
depends
that
on.
toxic cesspool.
And like actually earlier today, I looked over the history of blackface, and I think it was like back in the early 1900s. Actors they would put blackface on.
Yeah, the Caucasian
Yes.
people would paint themselves black to do comedy or whatever, but they was really dehumanizing black people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was like to hold down black class.
Imagine if Tyler Perry was white, and that's blackface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also said like even like black people when they wanted to act, they were forced to wear black, paint their faces black too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way back though.
That's interesting. Have you guys seen the show Hollywood on Netflix?
No, is it a movie, a series, or a reality show?
It's a series. It's about Hollywood in like the 40s and 50s, when around the time when they start calling moving pictures movies. Yeah. That era. And it goes in about like it wasn't blackface. They had black actors, but they were still like the maid, and they were like, oh golly, you know what I mean? They were still made fun of, you know. And they talk about a lot about that. Hollywood is a good watch on Netflix. It's an important film. I mean, important series. I would say.
Let's go over the next thing Bart's being canceled for.
Well, hold on. Do you want to talk about the apology video?
Xavier, did you find it?
No, I couldn't find the video on the Floyd Mayweather bit that they did.
Did you find the N-word one when he kept saying the N-word over and over again?
Bart?
I'm having trouble just finding
anything that's connected to Bart.
I got it.
Bart to see.
Oh, no.
You got it, Trey?
No. Oh, no. It was Bart Simpson that popped up.
That's a different Bart.
Well, hold on. Before we move on to Bart, wait. I'm sorry, Carletta. Before we move on to Bart, let's continue with Steve Green, because they released 2 apology videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the first apology video, they got a text at 2:00 in the morning. Xavier, I now need you to look for this video, please. They got a text 2:00 in the morning like, yo, Twitter is blowing up about you right now. And they woke up 2:30 and did an apology video, and then they got even more hate because of that. Damn, yo, Jewel, I can't read that whole comment. You gotta shorten your comments if you want me to say them.
Only the apology videos are like 15 minutes long. What the second one is? The first one is like
as long as Jewel's comments.
What was the reason for doing 2? One wasn't sufficient. The first one wasn't sufficient
because they were saying that, and they just their whole defense was context matters. You know how I explained the context of the video to you? That's what they did.
Well, that first one is already gone. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, really? Even off the
Well, I mean, maybe somebody posted it online that's off of YouTube, but I don't know. I'd have to look for it.
It's the one where
I can find it.
in the morning.
I can find it.
However, though, one thing's for sure is that their second video was posted on the channel and it's still up.
It was just Nikki in the second one.
Yeah, but that one's like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, we can't watch that whole thing.
And so, what did she say? Did y'all see it?
Yeah, I watched it earlier today. Basically, she apologized and said that the first video they didn't address that about the racism. They addressed that the
The
game was
content.
taken out of context. But but on the second one, they said she agreed that we shouldn't have to even play the game.
Right.
That
Right.
that it was insensitive.
Yeah.
It even in today's society, today's world right now, we need to change and be better as a people, and be more empathetic and sensitive to
Right.
type of issues, which is
Yo, I sent Xavier and Tree the first apology video.
okay. Me go to it.
But they shouldn't even did the first one. It was almost like they jumped up off their sleep and just started babbling.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
got caught off guard. They should have just waited to the next day where they could think and brainstorm and just bring it one time.
You're
and
right. You're right.
Address everything in a
Hey, so
You're completely right.
yeah.
Okay. I got it up right here. How long is it?
How long is that one?
This one's 5.5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
For like the original, I mean.
I'm seeing like 5.5 here. You just want to watch it until like we get the point?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share the screen. Do y'all see my screen share or no?
No.
Got another good comment by Joel.
Oh yeah.
It's a problem because you're using a person's suffering and a community suffering as a tool to allow this video to come to life and to make commentary. And I think that is the main thing that needs to be dismantled and recognized.
That what?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what Jules said?
Yes.
That what needs to be dismantled?
That needs to be dismantled and recognized.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna start the video. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
It's 2:45 in the morning right now. We just got a call from a friend. We were sleeping. Good morning. Some of the stuff that's circulating on Twitter needs to be addressed as soon as possible, and I didn't feel like waiting until morning to address it would be the right thing. There's a lot of messages saying that we're giggling at the murder of a child, which is, whoa, totally not okay. So I got on Twitter and I found the clip that's been circulating, and it's a clip that was on Steve's channel from August of 2014, and it's called the Talking Shit Challenge with Shane Dawson and Nikki and Steve Green. The clip was from the middle of the video, and it sounds like Shane is roasting
Trayvon Martin. Out of nowhere. He's just roasting the guy.
Totally get that, and totally see how if you saw this, you'd be like, are these people monsters?
Yes.
Well, just to give context, and I'm not telling you how to feel about us, I'm not trying to convince you of anything, but I really think that context matters because that's not what the video was about at all.
It's missing here.
And it's also not what anybody was laughing at at all.
Not at all.
I'm going to play you, this video was deleted years ago, again, it's from full 6 years ago, but I'm going to play you the context of the video. This is how the video starts. This is how...
Well, I mean, we know the context already.
Yeah, we already know. This sounds like the first one.
Yeah, this is the first
one.
Yeah, but the second apology is like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah. She even said it at the beginning. She woke up. Yeah. She knew better than do that.
I mean, I guess they were in a panic and wanted to address it immediately. And
Yeah, but
Yeah, they I feel like they panicked.
they left
I
a
feel like-
whole chunk. They left the main content out,
Yeah.
which is when she came back and did it a 15-minute one.
Yeah.
When you jump up out your sleep, you're not really in your right mind all the way till you up about at least an hour. But you can, especially when you're addressing a topic like that, you gotta come with it. You can't have stuff. That's why they did it too.
I'm gonna send the second one, and the crazy part is that Steve isn't in the second one.
He isn't.
Wait.
Yeah, he's not. No.
Yeah. That's what we said earlier. I watched that earlier today.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
my bad. I
You
sent you
said
the wrong one.
Nikki was in there by herself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 15 minutes. You want to play the whole thing or what?
No,
No,
you don't have to.
You don't have to play that at all if you want.
Yeah, you don't have to play that out because y'all already told me. What to
Okay.
say.
Yeah. We kind of explained it over. So, so next, you want to talk about like the next reason why Bart's being canceled?
So, by the way, we have 15. We have 15
Okay.
Minutes.
viewers right now.
No, 15 viewers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the second reason why Bart is being canceled is because in the past he's admitted that when he was younger, he would casually use the N-word a lot. And Joe also, and David's done that on numerous occasions also. But like right now, Bart is under fire for that. And they came from they grew up in Southeast LA, and it was their environment and it was their culture. So, but they have throughout throughout the days nowadays they had addressed saying like hey, we don't use it anymore. Like maybe sometimes while we're hanging out together.
Yeah.
But but they don't really.
He was using it in a derogatory manner.
No, as a term of endearment.
Or just oh.
I have a video of here. I'm gonna send it to you, Tree.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch it, if you guys want to play, that's up to you.
How long is it?
It's short.
Okay, yeah, we play it.
But it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Neither am I, so do it.
Dude, you're the face of the channel. You have to be sexy.
Hey.
This channel's raw. So
Raw and uncut.
raw and uncut, off the cuff.
Off the record.
Off the record.
Oh no, it's being recorded. We're on the record now. My hand is live.
Hey, I'm here to teach you some shit.
Okay. Let me.
You gonna show your screen, Tree?
Yeah. Let me do that right now.
I gotta tell you guys, I haven't watched the whole thing because it was hard to watch.
Okay.
Really?
It was hard to watch.
Is this the old video?
It's an old video, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Let me start it over.
Oh boy, from the backward swearing cap thing. Oh boy.
I don't know the context of this video at all. I kind of even regret sending this because I feel
Okay. It's a minute and 25 seconds, so it's fast.
Okay.
And remember, he's a comedy.
Hey, I'm here to teach you some shit about the motherfucking streets, you know what I'm saying? The only two words you ever need to know, you know what I'm saying, is nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit explodes out like, but like, nigga, shit, nigga.
I can't see the video playing.
That shit's so fucking smooth and shit, nigga, shit. You know what I'm saying? So we be talking to you and shit, and you're like, hey, dog, what happened today? Nigga, shit, I don't even know, nigga, shit. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking flows out, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like having a bad day and shit, you know what I'm saying? Your homie's like, damn, dog, I got in a car accident, nigga, shit. It's like, shit, nigga, damn, what happened to your motherfucking car and shit? I don't know, motherfucking drunk drivers came out of nowhere, nigga, shit, fucking nigga, shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, shit fucking explodes out like motherfucking butter. People tell a joke and shit, you know what I'm saying? Tell your homie, hey, dog, let me tell you a joke, you know what I'm saying? This is original, I make shit up too, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga be like, all right, let me hear that shit. And he be like, your mom's a hoe. And I'd be like, nigga, shit, what the fuck? Shit's fucking crazy as fuck. Shit's funny. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga be ain't hear shit like that before. That shit's motherfucking original. Just made that shit, nigga, shit. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker, if you want to be the coolest cat in the world, nigga, y'all gotta know how to say motherfucking nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just flows out like butter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking cool ass cat in the world and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So fucking like, you ain't even got no words and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get the picture.
All right.
So the Asian guy was sounding like Snoop Doggy Dogg. Because that's who I thought was talking. Snoop. He sounded like Snoop.
The video wasn't moving, but that was the video.
Was that him though?
Yeah,
that was him. But that's the CEO of JK News.
The funny thing is, I have a homeboy that talks exactly like that.
Listening to.
Is he Asian?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's Vietnamese.
Listening to how he used nigga in his content.
It wasn't
derogatory. It was not derogatory at all.
Yeah.
And
he was explaining.
It was like second language. Yeah, I know. I heard him. I heard what he was doing, and I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel offended. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Him. Yeah, I didn't feel offended.
I lost track of how many times he used the N-word after like 5 times. I'm like, okay.
He said it like 20-something times.
Like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Like that way of talking.
Were we even halfway through it? We wasn't even halfway.
No, it was about. It was like at the very end. It was at the very end.
It was almost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I swear I need a dictionary for every time someone talks like that.
Yeah. But yeah, he did that to be a skit. Has to be a skit.
Well, no, I don't think he did. I think he was trying to be funny because he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And this is my opinion.
But he was explaining why he used the word
exactly
nigga. He was explaining it, but I didn't get offended at all.
Carla, let me ask you: if I said the N-word, would you be offended?
It depends on how you use it in the
Well, half black.
I use it in my music.
Yeah.
And you're saying what? Give me a line.
The N-word that ends with an A, right? Not the ER.
I don't want to play my music here on the podcast.
Like Bart is considered a person of color too.
Yeah. Like I don't attack anyone. I don't like.
What happened?
Wanted to say I noticed.
Wait. Everybody froze after I asked the question. You got to start over.
All right. What's the question?
I know. I asked him to give me a line.
Oh.
But when I asked you that, my screen froze, so I didn't hear your bar.
Okay.
Let me try to see. All right. Riding through the city unnoticed. See it through the ghost. I don't even remember my own song. I can play it, but I don't want to.
Down?
Really, Benjamin?
I don't know. I'll play it. Should I play it? I don't want to.
No, he probably does it better when he's high.
Yeah.
Tree, can you play it?
Bite down.
YouTube would probably give you a copyright strike on your own song, probably.
Oh no, he doesn't have it monetized.
I'm not affiliated. I'm not on YouTube affiliated.
Okay.
Yeah. And because first of all, Carletta, I'm black. Hard to believe.
Yeah, No, because the first time I met you, you mixed though, right?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican and black.
Oh,
right.
Also, you.
Whoa. Trey.
Oh, he used nigga rig in his song.
No,
I'm calling.
Oh, he's nigga rig.
Yeah, half Puerto Rican, half black.
Now we call those people mutts. He's a mutt.
Anybody that's mixed, can be a shredder or mutt. All right, let me share the screen.
We don't have to play the whole song. I say nigga pretty. I say the N-word pretty quickly in the song.
Okay.
Oh, we can get into that later.
That's the album cover. Yo, fast forward like 5 seconds, Trey.
Shine with a bright out. Niggas thought me was knock their lights out. Knock their lights out, nigga. Rhyme to the city, I'm loaded. Should've got a lens on focus. See it. The lens when you lie down. Lie down. Let's be right now. Still driving down the west side smoking.
Alright, you can stop it.
Yeah, that wasn't derogatory at all.
This podcast brought to you by Park Ave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then the way you rap is like you just kind of slid it in. It's not just a standout word, you know?
Yeah, it really felt and I used the word all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, Carletta, can I ask you your opinion on a situation that I'm getting heat from right now?
Yeah.
All right. So so I grew up down in Pasadena, Mississippi.
Okay.
Predominantly black little city.
Yeah, that's where my husband's from.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and growing up, you know, I got into a bad environment. I got into gangs. I had to move, you know, and starting middle school was damn near language used casually every day.
Yeah.
I moved over here to Houston because I was about to get shot over there for breaking into somebody's house.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Let's say the N-word. Like, even if you feel comfortable with using, even you, Carletta, let's say the N-word rather than saying the actual word.
Okay.
Just because we don't want
to. Yeah.
There's a lot of people who even think black people shouldn't say it. So let's
all right. So going through high school, even after high school, I was still in gang life. I was still pushing drugs. I was still in thug life. that is just part of my language. It was part of everyday language. It was part of the environment. Even when eventually I went to prison back in 2013, I used it daily and freely in prison, and nobody said nothing. Not until last night is the first time somebody targeted me, and we were talking about it, and I let them know that I use it, freely when I'm back, when I go back to the hood, when I talk to my people, and then they screenshotted that and posted it up.
On what? They posted it on what?
Facebook.
They posted on a community group chat that that's how we all know each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
wait, not the thing that I'm included in, right?
No.
Okay.
I would love for you to be included. If you have to pay $20, I'll pay for you if you want to be included.
Yeah, you can include me. Yeah. So you're getting heat.
I'm getting heat because I express that I casually use that when I go back to the hood, when I talk to my friends.
Yeah. Because you got more than Asian friends at home, right?
Yeah, I grew up with black friends.
Right. And so
black friends.
They all respect you when you say that. You don't get no heat. So if you're not getting no heat from home, then whoever trying to put you on Front Street kind of wrong, they messy and it sounds like they're miserable.
Yeah.
Because it's like they deliberately almost just throwing you under the bus.
I was a target. I felt like I was a target, and right when I expressed that.
But Tree, you need to tell them you people of color, blacks, Asians,
minorities,
Latinos, people of color. You are a person of color. You're not. Yeah, we all minorities, black, Latinos, and Asians, right? Do we agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know who throwing you. Is a Caucasian person?
No, it's not a person. It's not a person, like an Asian person.
Oh.
But I also feel like, okay, so people who are of higher socioeconomic class, they don't feel or see that they see that I should use it, even though I grew up surrounded by minorities, surrounded by blacks, Hispanics, Asians, and it was damn near language.
Yeah.
I mean, because I use it.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Oh, girl, you use it. Most of them
I can. Yeah.
Xavier, do you use the word?
No.
You probably don't. Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, I also live in a mostly white state anyways. I'm from New Hampshire, so naturally minorities are going to be kind of hard to come across.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've been pressed about using the N-word because I'll use it with all the confidence in the world. But people look at me sometimes. Some people can look at me and can tell I'm Puerto Rican. Some people think I'm black and white. A lot of times people just think I'm Jewish, right? Or like some kind of weird white, just white.
Yeah.
Especially if my beard's red
right
now.
Yeah.
Like my, and I'll be in a barbershop. I only go to a black barbershop to cut my hair, right?
Mm.
I'll be in a barbershop talking about like N-word, please,
Yeah.
And I've been called out like, yo, what you say? And I was like, no, I'm black and Puerto Rican. And then all of a sudden, okay.
You got the grill. Like, but honestly, like my uncles and my aunties, which is they're in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, they don't like the N-word. They don't want me using it. They don't want you using it. Yeah. They feel like it's a derogatory term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom's Puerto Rican, my dad's black.
Right.
My mom doesn't like me using the word. Cause she's like, cause she thinks about, cause a word for Hispanics will be the S word, which is spick. Ain't no Puerto Rican calling each other spick. I'm not gonna be like, yo, what up, my spick?
Yeah,
just me saying that right now, I felt it in my heart. Just saying that.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, Asians don't go.
I've never
What's up,
heard.
my gook? Or what's up,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
chick? No one says that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
exactly.
Uh-oh.
So my mom has that. My mom's like, no one's gonna call me spit. No, my brother went to jail because someone called him spit before. So my mom is like you have to treat these words all the same. Like whether it's the S
Yeah.
word, whether it's the N word. Like
Yeah.
you can't pick and choose. You can't call your
Yeah.
homie what's up, but then
Yeah.
go ahead and fight someone who calls you a spit. That's
Right.
my mom's
Right.
point of view. But we
Well,
all kind of getting off topic.
well, no,
of-
like there's like I feel there's like acceptable racial slurs and offensive. So,
Yeah.
Hold on, Xavier.
but
I saw your face when Tree said that. How do you feel about what Tree just said?
That seems like kind of a double standard, don't you think?
no,
With
like different
But
words have
it's
different.
true though. I mean, it's true.
Like if somebody call me a Chino, I'm cool with that. But somebody call me a Ching, I bust him in the face.
Yeah.
Jason said very good point. I don't know who he's talking about, but shout out to
But
Jason.
like,
If you want to
if
share this post, I appreciate you. Love you,
if
Jason.
if somebody say something like "What's up,"
Yeah.
I'm okay. But if you say "What's up," it's time to fight. It's time to fight. I ain't no,
Let me ask you, Carla, and I don't want to stay in the topic of the N words because that's not the
Okay.
topic of the podcast.
Right.
But
Right.
what if Xavier went up to you like, "Yo, what up, my?" How would you react if Xavier did it?
I'm gonna tell him what's back.
Bet. All right.
That's so hard to imagine myself in that scenario since I never use that word.
And I'm gonna dap him up. What's up, man?
Like, what
And we're
up?
gonna keep it pushing. Yeah. I'm not
say
gonna
it,
feel
Xavier.
offended.
No, I'm
But if
joking.
he's, we're gonna have a problem. A big one.
Yes.
Yo, so right now, I'm a rapper, right, Carletta? Right now,
Right.
I'm apprenticing. I don't know if you met Dalton. I'm kind of apprenticing him right now with his rap skills, and I'm teaching him how to record. He can write lyrics, but I'm teaching him how to record and rap and everything. So him being a white person, right? And you met him. What if he went up to you and was like, "Yo"?
Dalton can only call me that if like we have to build rapport. We have to have had, like, Tree can call me that. I know Tree. We
Okay.
we have a relationship,
Yeah.
but I don't really know Dalton, so I
Dope, Jason.
don't know.
How do y'all feel about Eminem using that word?
Eminem never said it.
No, he has. He has. I researched it. In his concerts where he's singing, other songs, he uses it.
But
Eminem
no.
is black in a white person's body.
But that's an ad lib that's
Uh-huh.
arguable. That video you're talking about?
Yeah.
The video that you're talking about, it's debatable. It's not proof.
So you're saying that around his homies, he don't use it.
I don't know what he does
Yeah,
around his
we don't know that.
I know he doesn't use it
In his
in
music.
his music.
Yeah, in his music.
I think he was trained not to use it in his music. However, I think he used it with his friends. Because he a black boy in a white boy body.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
But he also
I
calls
can relate
himself.
to him.
He says he's a guest in hip hop culture, and he also says if he was black, he wouldn't be as famous as he is now. So he acknowledges his race. He acknowledges
Right.
the
the white supremacy versus black thing.
Yeah, he acknowledges it. Like this dude dropped a whole freestyle dissing Donald Trump. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, you need to send me that later. I need to look it up.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay, another question. This to Ben. How you feel?
Right as he walks away.
Hey, are we on cancel?
Let's stay on cancel culture.
Okay, no, but it's kind of, but it's relevant to Ben.
Okay.
How do you feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine using?
I think he can say it. He went on the Breakfast Club.
Huh?
He went on the Breakfast Club and he had an interview and he was like, "I'm gonna keep saying it. I feel like I can say it." And everyone in the breakfast and Charlamagne the guy was like, "Yeah, I feel like you can say it too."
He's Latino, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Latino.
He's Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
He's half Mexican, half Puerto Rican.
Ah, gotcha.
But so in the classes that I've taken,
Uh-huh.
the term that the rightful term that we should use when we're talking about a Mexican is Latino. When we talk about Asian, if it's Chinese, Japanese, no, we supposed to say Asian. And when you talk about somebody white, you say Caucasian. Because I mean that's the right way to.
Yeah, and I guess it covers a broad a
Yeah.
broad range, so you don't get wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to do that
But
because
some people get offended when you think they're Vietnamese and they're Chinese and you say it. Just say Asian and you cover it
Yeah,
the umbrella.
Yeah, because then they can't.
That's a different whole other different topic.
It is, but you said Mexican and that was kind of like saying.
Oh, okay. So so when I said Mexican, you felt like that was like.
Well, no. I know. I know. Some people who aren't Mexican, you do call them Mexican. They do get offended. They have pride. They have pride in their ethnicity.
Right, they do. However, you can't look at them and just say, "Oh, that's a Mexican. Oh, that's a Spaniard. Oh, that's a." So we was taught in school. I'm a social work major to just say Latino.
Okay. That's like PC education, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in my field, I deal with a lot of different cultures. So just to be.
Can I ask everyone a question?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well, I'll start off with Carletta. Is there a celebrity that has been canceled that you're like, fuck? Like, why him or why her? Why they have to be canceled? That like it really hurt you.
Hey, did they didn't cancel Kanye West, did they?
No. He's
black people can't get canceled as easily.
No, J. Cole got canceled, I think.
Did he? Why? He didn't? Hey, who got canceled that? Because who got canceled?
Got canceled.
In the black. Who?
Kanye West is probably the most. It's probably been canceled in the black community because I know a lot of black people who don't fuck with Kanye after what he said.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of black people are not feeling him right now.
I think Ja Rule got canceled too.
He's a trouble.
Did he? Why did Ja? Okay.
Oh, because he fucked with fuck with 50 Cent.
Ja Rule didn't get canceled. People just are laughing at him. They're making fun of him. Kanye West got canceled because Kanye West said slavery was a choice, and then he wore the MAGA hat. So Kanye West got canceled within the black community.
Yeah, he did. Nobody likes. All my people say they're not buying no more of his music.
Yeah, I just remember the last album he came out. It was like a whole church gospel album.
It was a good album.
Yeah,
it was a good album. The words, I'm gonna say his lyrics, they had meaning.
Yeah.
But when you see it on TV as a video, whatever, it's creepy to me.
I want to ask I'm sorry, Carletta. You're still talking.
I'm done. I said
that Thanksgiving party that we had last year. I played his whole album through our Thanksgiving party. The
when we was at the dorms.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, but remember I had left.
Yeah,
I was in the kitchen cooking, and I went and got my son and came back. I was cooking.
Yeah.
All right, I want to ask the people in the comments: Has anyone has any of your favorite celebrities been canceled? And you've been like, fuck, like why this person? Like to me, Chris D'Elia is being canceled right now. He did a lot of fucked up shit, and I'm like, fuck, man, why you, man? I love your shit. So like, has anyone else in the comments, if you want to comment a celebrity that you were like, fuck, why'd you get canceled?
I feel like
we're black.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's a good one.
I love.
But yeah, he was one of the first people to try to get canceled.
I love Michael Jackson.
He was the OG.
Prince too. Didn't they try to cancel Prince too?
No. That was the
Prince canceled his goddamn self.
Yeah, when he put slave on his face.
Yeah, and then
because that was the music companies that was trying to. Xavier don't know about that.
Yeah,
I try and stay out of like I guess the more mainstream pop culture. I guess.
Cassandra said Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber, and Doja Cat. Yo,
No
Doja
Doja
Cat.
Cat.
Did you guys see what happened with Doja
Oh,
Cat?
no. What happened?
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Oh,
They
man, she said
canceled
That's a
Johnny
good point.
Depp. I love Johnny Depp.
no, but Johnny Depp, his wife got canceled over Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Wait. She did.
Yeah, because Johnny Depp released video of him getting abused by his wife.
Good.
Wow. What
But
color was his
fucking
wife?
yeah, he was abused by his wife. He was hit by his
What
wife.
color? What
Yeah.
she
What
was she
ethnicity?
Caucasian?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure. Xavier,
Oh,
can you look
because
that
I
up?
know she wasn't black because they would have put her in jail
Give me a second. I'll look.
for shiggity.
For shiggity, for real. That's
For
for real, for
shiggity.
real.
I know.
You remember my white privilege story? I would
Yeah.
go to jail right now
So
if I looked my race.
So his
Yeah.
past wife is Amber Heard. She is Caucasian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
she's a
already
free
knew
woman.
because she didn't go to jail.
Xavier, can you look at what happened with Doja Cat? Do you guys know what happened with Doja Cat?
No.
No.
Anyone
I
in the
have
comments?
no idea who she is, but
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. Yo, first of all, Doja Cat's one of the sexiest girls I've ever seen in my life. Sexiest girl I've ever seen in my life.
oh, she's pretty.
Second
She-
to Carletta. All respect. But
Is she black? Is she black?
That's a
She's
pretty
half
close
black.
second.
She's half black.
Oh, she okay.
Okay, so in 2018, she had a little thing going on where people tried to cancel her for using homophobic slur.
Wait, what year?
2018.
2 years ago.
There
And
was some recent shit that she did.
recently,
Yo, I heard. I'm gonna wait till Xavier does his research, but I heard Doja Cat was in a racist video Zoom chat.
oh wait, so on
go
May
ahead, Xavier.
22nd, there are videos alleging that Doja Cat participated in public chat rooms that began to circulate on social media, mainly on Twitter. People online claim that Doja Cat was talking to racists and laughing at their racist jokes on Tiny
Zoom,
Chat.
right?
Tiny Chat, actually.
Cassandra just commented and said,
Oh, maybe it was Zoom. I don't know. I'm just looking on this on insider.com. And then, yep, there are screen cap tweets of her in the
what was she
chat
saying?
rooms.
She was like, she hates my black hair, but she loves my big ass. She was saying shit like that.
And I think there was a white artist recently that they were trying to get canceled just a couple weeks ago for like naming only black artists, Beyonce, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj, in relation to her music. I remember we were talking about it in the chat. Darla,
Yo, Tree, I want to talk about what you're talking about, but I want to make sure that like the comments get responded to.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yo, hold on. All right. So Cassandra said she got canceled for being a Zoom. Oh, I read that already.
Yeah.
She was on a chat, like Xavier said. She was on some kind of chat where people were saying the N word, and she was laughing about it. White people saying the N word. She was laughing about it. And she was talking on live about how she was annoyed by her hair, how kinky it was, and then everyone saying she doesn't like her hair, and she's not proud of being half black. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Yo, I'm all down to cancel Dojo Cat, but boy, she love her. That's fucked up to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See somebody.
So any thoughts on Carletta? I want to hear about that.
That's almost like I
Sophie,
think
we're gonna get
Mariah Carey. I think she did the same thing, and I also think Halle Berry did the same thing.
Oh really?
They're not proud to be black.
I think I remember that, but at that time, cancel culture wasn't up.
Yeah, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, it wasn't.
If it was, they would have got canceled.
They would have got canceled.
Yeah, because they was on national TV with this here. Everybody heard.
Someone said Lana Del Rey.
Yes, her. Yeah, her.
What did she do?
I think she listed a bunch of female artists and they were all black. I forgot what the list was about. But yeah, but because she listed just like all black artists, they said she was racist. Like she was listing Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
What, really?
Yeah, but I forgot the reason why she listed. Oh, something about
Sophie Pretzer. can you tell us why Lana Del Rey? Can you tell us why? And we'll
Like
go back to it.
something about self-indulging songs.
I don't know what Tree's talking about. Yeah, I know Tree's the blind gamesman. I don't know if he's reading shit right.
I've never even heard of her.
Don't cancel me. You never heard of Lana Del Rey?
She's I don't know. She's a white artist comparable to Taylor.
She does like R&B, doesn't she, or something like that?
I don't know.
What
Ray, she does more like woman power type songs.
Or last thing about Doja Cat, people were saying that Doja came out saying that she loves her hair after the fact. So let's not try to cancel Doja, I guess. But and then she said she was laughing at the Zoom when people were calling her the N-word because she's just used to it. So she was canceled, but she did drop a new song with Gucci Mane. That's pretty dope right now. So I think that's all that's
Really?
Yeah. But Gucci Mane's known for that. He drops a song with people who are about to get canceled.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like
to bring it back up.
Yeah, like what's his name? Logan Paul's little brother. What's his name? Y'all know Logan Paul? Logan Paul. No,
oh yeah.
Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was a person.
Yeah. Well, he got canceled. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, if you've seen the way Logan Paul conducts himself in his videos, and like especially if you've seen how he disrespects a lot of people's cultures whenever he travels, it's like, you know what? That's
but since then he has been such a good person. He started a podcast. He's been so apologetic.
Oh, because he got a clean slate.
He got a clean slate.
Okay.
But his little brother's been fucking up to this day, bro.
Oh yeah, because he tried. He was attempting to loot the mall in Arizona or something.
Yeah, in Arizona, during the Black Lives Movement. Shout out to the Black Lives Movement. Do what y'all gotta do.
Hashtag,
I feel it. I support it. But Logan Paul was doing some stupid shit during the Black Lives Movement.
Jake Paul, you mean?
Jake Paul. Yeah. Yo, thanks, Benny. Jake Paul.
Well, then I have a question. For y'all.
All right. Well, one more thing, and then we'll get to your question, Tree.
Okay.
One more thing. I want to engage with the commenters.
Okay.
So, Jason Goodman. Shout out Jason Goodman. He said, "Oh, Dindo nothing." Xavier, look up who that is. Because I don't know who that is.
People called Lana out because she complained that she's getting criticized for singing about abuse and being fragile.
Fragile.
Wait, who am I looking up? Oh, didn't do nothing. It's a song by.
Hold on to that. I want to go back to Lana Del Rey. Fragile, while black artists are not called out for that, there's not more to it. I will try to link stuff explaining.
Oh yeah. So they're calling her out for being fragile, but she would listen all the artists that they don't call out, and all the artists that she listed were black.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why she would get canceled for that. All right, yo. So more people are tuning in. If there's a celebrity that has been canceled, and you want us, and that's been canceled, and you're like, "Fuck! Why did that person get canceled?" And then you hate the fact that got canceled. Like for me, example, Chris D'Elia is being canceled right now. He's one of my favorite comedians, but he's done some fucked up shit.
Oh, I know one person. Aquafina got canceled because they.
Comment in the chat if you want to shout out your celebrity who's been canceled. Aquafina.
Yeah, do y'all know Aquafina?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was on Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians. She's also a rapper from Brooklyn. So
I heard about that.
Yeah, they canceled her because they said she was utilizing the black culture to get her fame. But she grew up in Brooklyn.
Well, also, she made her name big because of rap, right?
She did. Not only rap, but when she was coming out, she was all about that hood talk, that yo what up. But then she started getting roles, and then she switched up her whole dialect.
I mean, she
stopped talking like she was from Brooklyn.
mean, but
and it made people think like, oh, were you faking that whole time, or are you faking now? And if you're faking now, why are you dismissing us? You blew up off of our culture,
yeah,
and now that you blew up, you're gonna dismiss our culture. That's what people are saying about what's her name?
Aquafina.
Aquafina. Yeah.
Well, she was acting a little ratchet in Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Yeah, she was the comedy relief of
Yeah.
that movie, and it was released through acting ratchet. Yeah. Sarah said that's code switching. What is code switching?
Well, okay, so code switching is like when you're with like okay, let's say so I moved. I came to I went to college straight out of prison, straight from the hood. I had to start acting a different way to to fit in, because acting the way I used to, acting the way I do, people wouldn't accept me. So I had to adjust my my demeanor to get along with everybody else, to communicate with everybody else. But when I go back to the hood, I switch to my old persona, my old self, so I can talk, communicate with them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I would say entertainment's different, because you can be an entertainer. Like if you look, like there's many entertainers from different cultures.
Uh-huh.
There's entertainers from white cultures. There's entertainment from Spanish cultures, from Asian cultures, from hood cultures, from poverty cultures, who thrive. Like look at what's her name, Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
She's from a hood culture and she thrives, and she continues to build her comedic entertainment through hood culture. If Aquafina was trying to blow up through hood culture because she led us to believe that's where she's from, she would stick by that based off other entertainment history. And I feel you, Tree, because I don't know, people from Live know this, but my family's a hood family. Like we brought ourselves out of it. My brother's in prison right now for murder. You know what I mean? Like he was in a hood. My family was in a hood. But I switched not from my culture because I was the youngest. So as my family was moving out of that hood culture, I kind of developed into a different culture, but I was still in that mix between, right? But when I rap, I talk about my whole life culture, my past culture, my now culture, my culture that I want to be a part of in the future. I don't dismiss where I came from. So I can understand why people would dislike if Aquafina is dismissing where she came from. You know what I mean? Imagine you, Tree. You used to sell drugs. You used to rob houses. You used to stick people up. You use a hood. You use a hood person. How you think people would feel if you came from that, but then now you're trying to dismiss it?
I'm not I'm no longer hiding any of that. I mean, I did all that.
Yeah. But you talk about it in your
survival.
content.
I needed to feed my family, But
because that's what oppression is.
But
it's about what you do after it.
Yeah. So I got locked up. I did my time. And there I told myself during those years, I contributed a lot to a toxic society. But when I came out, I told myself I'm never gonna go back there, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to repair the community that I destroyed. So I moved away. I got my education, and I coordinated and developed and built philanthropy programs to give back, to rebuild that community. And that's the best right now. That's the best I can. I did the best I can do to give back to that community and fix the community I broke down. And
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's a great story. Sarah, by the way, just said you're gay. I don't know why she would say that. She said you're gay and you're coming out as gay. That's inappropriate, Sarah. You shouldn't say that.
She is coming out. Heart.
Appropriating gay people.
Appropriating gay. Tree, why are you appropriating gay culture, bro?
Girl, you know I am.
Your background needs to be rainbows, man.
Tree is nowhere near gay. Like, period.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with being gay, but I know he's not. I've seen him with 3-4 different women.
Yo, for real. Oh my God, bro. I'm not gonna call
Yeah,
Tree. I'm not gonna call you out. Tree, I'm not gonna call you.
Man,
I'm not gonna call
is
you
what
out.
it is. He not married, so I ain't gotta respect nobody. My boy ain't married yet.
Yo, my boy's not married, but yo, my dog be telling me the craziest stories, bro.
Hey. So ladies in the chat, all the 11 viewers, I'm single. DM me.
And he's not gay.
Hit me up.
Allegedly.
You know? But there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it is what it is. To each, open the door before you break them. To each his own. Like,
I think it's time to close up.
All right.
I love everybody, man. I don't do no discrimination, man.
Yeah.
All right. So
out to the people.
Before we close up, do y'all have any final remarks, final thoughts on cancel culture? I'm gonna ask.
Whoa.
I think
hold on. Jason's trying to holler, bro.
Oh. Jason? Oh, hey Jason, send me a picture of you in a wig and get some lipstick on, eyeshadow.
That's a different type of gay, bro.
I'll send you a number 1 to 10.
That's progressive. All right, continue.
Reflecting on cancel culture, I think they're necessary.
Yeah.
For when it's necessary.
Necessary.
Yeah. I mean, it's appropriate when it needs to be used wisely. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
I'm not against it at all.
Yeah.
I wish it would have been out years back. A whole bunch of people should have got canceled. Groups, people.
R. Kelly.
That's touchy. That's touchy.
Yeah, talk about that.
That's touchy.
That's another episode of the podcast.
Xavier, closing remarks. Xavier.
That's a musical genius. I still jam him. I still listen to his music, man.
I believe that we should listen to the art, not the artist.
Yeah, then
it sounds good.
If R. Kelly was in Galveston when I was coming up, I would have been in the studio too. Yeah, singing.
Oh yeah, Carletta said I would have been in the fucking slave room too.
Me and all my homegirls, we would have been in there. What? Thinking we about to get it? What? Now I'm against the sadistic behavior. Him urinate on girls, not letting them eat, not letting them drink, not letting them go home. I'm totally against that. But everything else.
If you pee on them and then give them food and drinks, then it's okay.
Nah, that's wrong on a lot of levels. That's inhumane. But he's sick. Like, he got mental issues. I don't think he needs to be in jail. I think he needs to be in a mental institution for a very long time. And they need to put a studio in there because that's his escape. I'm serious. That man made some beautiful music while he was going through whatever he was going through.
From my experience, a lot of good music and artists, develop and progress in prison.
Yeah, or when they're on drugs. When they're on them drugs, they're freaking talented.
When I was locked up, I sung and performed every morning in front of 200 men.
Yeah,
they love artists because they bring them back out to the real world. Whenever they hear music, they feel like they're back in the free world.
Yeah,
and that's how they love.
Then I'm sure they look forward to that too.
Hey, girl, they call me Tree Songs in there.
All right.
I call you DJ 1-2 Tree.
Already.
Xavier, closing remarks.
I mean, I've said it before, not on this podcast, but offline. But I mean, I think a huge issue with cancel culture is the fact that people don't look into things enough. They only see what's on the surface. So, like I said, the biggest example is with people and clickbaits. So they react to the clickbait title on news articles, but then they don't actually click the link and then actually read the whole thing through so that then they can get an idea of what's actually going on. they just react to the title and then just assume the worst.
Right,
And
right.
if anything, that's dangerous and also really lazy logic too. And
Fair agrees
unfortunately, I feel like this is just a theory on my end, but it might tie in back with the school system. Because if you look at how our school system works, it's based on standardized scores and a structured learning some syllabus or whatever you want to call it.
You're speaking facts, man. Everyone in the comments are like, true.
So, but the point I'm trying to bring about with that is that they're trying to teach thousands, if not millions, of people, like starting from a really young age, just to memorize and regurgitate information. Instead, we need to be focusing on getting people to learn how to think critically and be able to think logically and be able to formulate an opinion on their own without the help of relying on one source.
Yeah,
they don't teach you that until college, barely even in college.
And even with college, like they barely do that. Most of the time there are certain agendas that colleges are employing. Like, for example, my University of New Hampshire, they're a very, very liberal college. So naturally, you're going to see a lot of political correctness and a lot of left-leaning ideology. But then you won't get any, or probably hardly any, of the opposing sides, like their viewpoints and all. And I think it's important to be able to get all viewpoints together. As a person, get all viewpoints together and then be able to formulate an opinion on your own based on your own morals and ethics.
Word.
Go, Ben.
Trey, you want to go?
Oh, you want to go last?
I'm gonna do the call to action. So
okay. So I feel that yes, cancel culture can do good if utilized right, but cancel culture can also be abused.
Yeah.
And when it is abused, a lot more people get hurt. A lot more people get misinformed. Lives get ruined. People lose out on music that could have been made. People lose out on movies that could have been made. And honestly, I just feel that people are way too fucking sensitive nowadays. Younger generation is way too fucking sensitive nowadays.
Honestly, the way
what you talking about, Generation Z?
Yeah, y'all way too fucking sensitive.
But the thing is, a few years ago, people were saying millennials were too sensitive. So it's always going to be that. It's always going to be the next generation, but it's not a bad thing.
I think everyone's too sensitive, every generation. I'm getting canceled for that. Watch this. Hold my beer.
My closing remarks are this.
Right.
Cancel culture is necessary for progression. But at many times, it's very, very... People in a cancel culture could be toxic and could be misinformative. So I'm going to carry off what Xavier said. Every human being needs to be informed, educated enough to make their own opinion. I'm never going to disagree, or I'm never going to argue with someone who I feel is informative, who I feel like educated themselves, because they have a full understanding and they have their own opinion. And nothing is ever wrong with a educated opinion. I stand by that. If you have an educated opinion, there is nothing wrong with it. Also, I'm going to need everyone to comment anything that you want to say, any more input. If we missed it, I'm going to need everyone to like this video. If you're watching on live, I appreciate your comments. What would help the most for us, if you enjoy this content every week, please, please, please share. Share the video that we go live with. It helps so much if you share it.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Hit that notification button.
Hit that notification button. But
Share that YouTube.
the biggest thing that you can do for us is share our content. That's the biggest thing you can do for us.
Especially when we're talking about a very heavy topic like this,
especially
too.
when we're talking about heavy. Next topic, we're not going to be so heavy. We have a topic going on about
Living
struggles of
single
big
during
boobs.
COVID.
We have a
I want to talk about coronavirus.
Oh.
We'll have a topic coming about being single during the coronavirus. We have a topic coming around about struggle of being a beautiful person, struggle of being an ugly. We have a lot of great topics going on, but there's a lot of important stuff going on right now in the world that we feel like we have to talk about. So please, just please share, like, comment.
One last thing for y'all. Do y'all like free money?
No.
Y'all like free money?
Y'all like free money?
Depends
I
on where it comes
do.
from.
Oh, because on the 15th of next month, for the most engaging viewer, I got a minimum of $25 gift card for y'all from a major online retailer. I got it from Raise.com. They're a service where you can buy discounted gift cards for up to 50%. And if you have some gift cards laying around, you can sell it to them. And in the details, there's my referral code. Use that, and you'll get $5 off. I get $5. We both eat.
Well, you know what? Yo, Tree, you inspired me. You inspired me, Tree.
Huh?
Anyone who shares this live, I would Venmo $5. Share the live, DM me on Facebook. I'm tagged on this live video. Share it. I would DM you $5. All right?
Is that including us too?
No, Carletta is not. Thank you.
Darn. Oh, darn it.
All right.
Right, Xavier.
All right. So, thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week to let y'all know how single we are during COVID.
Oh boy.
Man.
Look at Xavier single last.
Actually, I'm gonna look good next week.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.